Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your reading for the end of January. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Sag. Keep in mind it's a general message, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. Check your other placements, your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign on this channel. If this doesn't resonate, you could find your messages there. If you want to book a private live one-on-one reading with me that isn't general, that's personal, that's just for you, the link to my website is in the description below. Also check out my sister channel called Soma Chandra Libra, where I do love messages for Libra and Sagittarius every 3 to 4 days, and I usually go pretty deep over there for you guys. I do read for you here on this channel too, though, Sag. Let's get into it. So, Sag, I didn't mean for this to be a relationship reading. I try to channel different energy over here on this channel because on my other channel, as you guys know, I do all the relationship stuff. So I always want to try to channel career and stuff like that. And I was moving some decks around and surrender resentment came out. And I was like, they resent a person or a situation, or someone resents them. So I laid out a spread for it and I used some other oracle cards. I don't know if this is like a current ongoing thing or if this was a past person that you felt this huge connection with. All I can say is, Sag, by the way, if you're a cross watcher, you need to reverse the roles probably. This person and you, I think that, here's what I think about this. This person knows that you're the one for them and that they need to step up their game to be with you, but they're being stubborn and it's like they know that they love you, but they resent that they love you and they don't want to love you. You'll see what I mean. It's weird. So the energy between the two of you, I was like, once the spread came out, I was like, okay, I've seen this before a zillion times. Poor Sag. Or maybe a cross-watcher checking in on a Sag. The energy between the two of you is hoping, waiting, expecting, manifesting, but then boundaries. No, draw the line. Shallow, superficial, boredom, blank, and apology, return, forgiveness, gifts. So this person hopes for you, but at the same time, they have boundaries with you, or maybe you had boundaries with them. Up until this point, someone got bored easily. There was a shallowness to the relationship. This person is sorry about this. Maybe they constantly returned to you and said they were sorry, or you have an apology to give to them. That's the energy between the two of you. You also have a deep spiritual connection. There's deep love, soulmates, unity. I do have the Six of Cups and the Lovers here on the table, which tells me you guys probably knew each other in a past life, which makes relationships in this lifetime super confusing. Like your souls think you're supposed to be together. Well, just because you were soulmates or you knew each other in a past life, that doesn't necessarily mean you're supposed to be together in this lifetime, but you feel this spiritual connection. There's also all this tension and there's all this loss. Goodness gracious. So the way you feel about this person, chemistry, heart fog, and despair, spark, passion, desire. You immediately felt a spark of passion with this person. But at the same time, they might have sent you mixed signals. Maybe you sent them mixed signals. There was a lot of clutter, a lot of blocked emotions. These cards come out a lot. Doesn't matter how many times I shuffle this deck. These cards come out a lot for a lot of signs. At this part, you think it's hopeless. So I have hoping, and despair, hopeless. So you're like, I feel like this is hopeless. Yeah, I felt it with them, but I have all this heart fog and clutter. I think this relationship is hopeless at this point. Your person is showing me unspoken, deja vu, and apprehensive. They have regrets. They're at a loss for words. They're really disappointed. There's things that they want to say to you, but they can't. Here's karmic lessons, repeated patterns, past life connection, deja vu. So you played out a lot of repeated patterns with this person. Maybe the patterns you played out with this person, or they played out with you, they played out in other relationships as well. And you were just part of their lessons. I do think that you knew each other in a past life. Maybe somebody said that. They're guarded, cautious, and afraid. They're like afraid to talk to you. I was like, okay, that happens. I wanted to use the Island Time Wellness deck to show me a little bit more about this person. I was shocked by Chaser and Runner coming out. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open the heart, getting together, perfect. So their heart's kind of on lockdown. They do want someone to put the key in their heart and open it. This person has a history and a pattern of being both a chaser and a runner. So they could have run from you, but chased someone else, or they chased you and ran from someone else. This person plays out both dynamics. I don't get to see that very often. My goodness. And addiction is at the bottom of the deck. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. You guys might have been addicted to each other. Maybe you were addicted to them. Maybe they were addicted to you. This person played out both parts, chaser and runner, at different times. You guys might have been in a triangulation. I was like, oh my, okay, well, and I don't know that the two of you are going to come together. So when I'm not sure what's going to happen, they're just going to watch you this week. I got some advice for you. I used the Surrender to Now deck to give you guys advice. Surrender to silence, surrender resentments, and surrender the negative thinking. This might be what this person has to do. They are resentful of you. They're bent. It's like they know they have to step up their game. I think this person doesn't want to give up being a bachelor, and they don't want to give up their independence. So right now, just be quiet. Silence can heal and replenish you. Surrender to the silence. So don't say anything to them right now. Also, there's resentment between the two of you. Just try to forgive each other for your shortcomings and move towards more positive situations in your life. And there's been negative thinking. I think this is the problem. This person's resentful and they have a lot of negative thoughts about the relationship, about themselves. Maybe I think they project. With resentments and negative thinking, I think this person might blame you for some shit, and I think that they resent you, and they won't talk. They won't talk. So you just need to surrender the resentments on your end, and don't let this relationship cloud your brain with negative thoughts. Just move away from that if you can. Surrender to the silence at this point. So when these cards dropped out, I just did kind of a different spread. I let it kind of fly. Some of you might be connecting to a Gemini or someone ruled by Mercury because the cards just flew out. The overall energy is the Four of Pentacles. This guy always looks so constipated. This person's holding back. They are very controlling. They could be an Aries. They're trying to move on. The Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles. Tradition, money. They might realize they need a serious relationship now. They're ready to step up their game because they keep feeling lonely. But check this person out. So they see themselves as the King of Swords. This person will not loosen up and lose control. Maybe they're connected to an air sign right now. They could be a Libra because I have Justice here. But this person sees themselves as the King of Swords. They do not want to open up emotionally. They do not want to lose control. But the way they feel is Justice, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. They might have gotten their justice for something. They seem to feel as though they need to make something right with you. They're showing me justice, which is a major lesson learned, and justice being served here, knowing they need to be honest and tell the truth. They seem to think that they need to even something out with you and make you a pretty big offer here. I think they don't want to admit this to you emotionally. It's almost like they know that they owe you something. This person is kind of stubborn. They are at a standstill. They might have gotten justice for breadcrumbing you. I keep hearing I owe them something, or this person wants something very methodical at this point. I'm like, okay, Pentacles and the emotions, they could have earth and air in their chart. Their action towards you, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Two of Cups. I was like, wow, okay. This is a person that's trying to be really smart. They have a major choice to make. They know they need to even this out with you. They know they need to do right by you. I thought this was maybe a new relationship coming in for you. Like, I want to be the King of Pentacles. Yes, I can be very detached and maybe I'm not showing a lot of emotion here, but I need a breakthrough with Sag. I'm going to offer this cup. I'm ready for a serious relationship. Two of Cups. I want to move forward here. But the energy between the two of you is the Seven of Pentacles, and he looks so snarky here. So I was like, okay, well, what's going on deep within? This could have happened between the two of you up until now, or what happened for this person that's led them to where they are right now. For some of you, this is a new person coming into your life. But for others of you, the oracle cards that I pulled out, I had a feeling, I don't know why, I felt like it was a past person. This is a person that has resentment for you in some way. It's almost like they don't like how happy and independent you are. They have a weird impression of you. I think that this person wants a lot of control. 2 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Like, nope, no, I still am on the market. I just want fun. So you could have been a choice. You could have been in a third party situation. And then the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Swords. So that could be you. It could also be another fire sign. You might have like brutally wounded this person and now they need to take a break from you, or they just broke up with a fire sign that was a bitch and messed around on them and broke their heart. I think that this person has been a player in the past and gotten hurt, or you hurt them. They got hurt in the past and it was like you were the one. You were the one. You're the one that they know they're supposed to do this with. But what's between the two of you is the 7 of Pentacles. This came out first. Look at his face. He's like, ew. And I was like, okay, well, how do they see Sagittarius? Show me more about this. So I have the Star, the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Wands. So I just kept staring at this. Why is the person that's the Star getting the anger, the jealousy? Who the fuck does she think she is? Who the fuck does he think he is? Look at that. That's like, I'm angry and jealous that you're happy and healing. I'm waiting on you. I see someone like watching you like pissed. This is also their impression of the situation with you. Like you healed from them, but you're mad at them. You walked away and now you're like, back off, or I'm going to go my own way. Maybe you were mad at them for saying, I want attention. The Star can sometimes be attention seeking, but I feel like there's this competitive anger and jealousy about this, which is weird. I was like, okay. Well, what's the challenge? What's the problem here? And I got Temperance, that's you, and the King of Wands. So I don't know if you're the King of Wands. I know I have men here, masculine Sages and feminine Sages. Here's the problem. Temperance is great, but as you guys know, some people take Temperance the wrong way. It can be very aloof. I think you guys are usually very dynamic, fun, exciting, happy, loving people. I think that this is your person. This is this King of Swords guy, whoever he is. This person they're arrogant and aloof. The Temperance can be like the cold shoulder. I'm a bachelor. I'm hot. Pay attention to me. I'm not paying attention to you. I'm just over here. I don't know why. For some of you, this person tends bar. They mix drinks. If you work around them, they ignore you in the break room like they're making their lunch. You can pay attention to me, sweetheart. There's just this bullshit between the two of you here. And I was like, wow. So they know they owe you something. They want to offer you this cup of love. They think you're the one. I think in the past you were a choice, but you were probably the best choice, and they got themselves hurt and they're tired. Like a part of them is dormant about you at this point. Look how she's looking down at this. And I don't see you rushing to take care of them. You might have tried to inspire them. Look, I'm not going to be the Queen of Cups for you. I'm not going to trauma bond with you. I'm not going to do that. Like, we can have fun. It's almost like you never really asked them for total commitment, or maybe this is someone else that hurt them. And I was like, okay, well, there's this resentment. It's like they know, it's almost like this person knows that it's time for them to be a true King of Pentacles, but they have a hard time giving up being the aloof King of Wands. And they see you as a person that shines brightly like a star, and they resent it. And you walked away and said, back off at this point, and you've healed. It's almost like they're mad that you've healed. And I was like, okay, well, show me further actions towards Sagittarius. Are they actually going to do this? Final outcome is their actions towards you. The High Priestess, the Five of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Sun. They watch you. They watch you online. They watch you from afar. They are disappointed. You were the mysterious High Priestess here to them. Or this is some young little ticket that broke their heart that they're all bummed out about. This might have been a chick. Sometimes the High Priestess is some young little girl that, like Little Red Riding Hood, Snow White, that we insatiably chase. He might have thought he deserved that, even though he's a grown-up and a king. And somebody broke his heart, or they're crying over spilled milk about you because you won't open up and talk to them. Like you always had an intuitive nature about them. Like you always knew. And now they watch. They see you as the sun and the star, and they watch, and they're really disappointed. I feel like this person made the wrong choice in the past. And now they want to come forward here, but their problem is they hold back and they're mad and jealous. I feel like this person feels somewhat controlling and they feel the need to compete with you. They kind of want it to be about them a lot. A lot of men and women do this. Like you get to that precipice where you're like, okay, it's time to grow up. It's time to have the relationship. Oh my God, Sagittarius is amazing. Look how great she is or he is. These little sluts broke my heart, or wow, she was really the one. I'm picking up on masculine energy coming in over here. And I was like, okay, well, what would Sagittarius do? Would you take them back if it was a person from the past, or where do you want it to go from here? This could be a new relationship, and I'm picking up on your past energy that you're bringing into the relationship and their past energy. So if this is brand new for you and this isn't resonating about a past person, Sagittarius, Spirit's trying to clue you in as to what this person's been through before you and what you've been through and what you both might be bringing in to it. But I kind of get the feeling that this is a person that you've known for a while. You might not be talking to each other because the High Priestess is here. And it's like they want a breakthrough, but whoa, they're going to have to cough something up. With Justice and the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, this person's going to have to make something right. So why do they hold back and get all like control freak about the whole thing? It's because they don't want to give up being a player and a bachelor. I hate to break it to you, King of Wands, but you're not going to be the hot guy at the end of the bar forever. I'm forever saying that. People don't realize that. Like we all turn into the King and Queen of Pentacles one day. So I was like, well, what does Sag want? I got the Empress, the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, the World. I clarified the Moon, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. I think that you would start a new cycle with them, but I think that there's a lot of confusion for you. I think you feel the deja vu with them as well. With the Lovers and the Six of Cups, you may dream about this person. You may dream about past life experiences you have with them. You might have known them forever. They feel this is soulmate card combination. And I think that that really confuses you. And I think that if this ended between the two of you, I don't know that you've let it go. I think you still think about this. When the World comes out, it's life review. So this could be a cycle that played out in the last 12 months or last year, and you're still thinking about it. And I don't know. I don't see you welcoming them back with open arms. The Empress is like, you can definitely jump through my hoop. I'm not getting off of my throne here. I'm a grown-up. I'm mature. I'm beautiful. Libra, Taurus energy here. Some of you might have that in your chart. I think you fully expect a seed to be planted, but I also think that, I don't know, it would be a tough call for you. You feel a really strong connection to this person, but I think a part of you thinks that, yes, I could have the world with them, but I can't be certain if this is real or an illusion. Like, is this past life energy that I still remember from this person? You'd have to prove it to me, dude. Like, I'd need the pentacle here. Some of this might have even happened like in secret or at night. Yeah. So I think that this person has some resentment with you. It's almost like they want you, but they know that they have to grow up. Not that they're not a grown up already, but like they'd have to stop acting like this guy. This guy won't even look at us. Temperance won't even look at us either. And what the hell is this about? They should love that you're the star, not hate it. And if you're mad at them that they healed and want all the attention, and maybe are attention seeking and a control freak, clearly that would have to be worked out. So at this point, they're just going to hold back, but oh, are they sorry about something? They're sorry about something, and they do see you as the sun. So just surrender to silence and the negative thinking and recognize that there's negative thoughts and resentment between you and this person. You couldn't really build a relationship off of that. I do see that this person wants to talk to you, but the problem is either somebody else in the way. There are a couple kings here on the table, so maybe there's more than one person involved here, and this King of Wands would have to get out of the way, or this person would have to stop being the King of Wands. And I don't have the King and Queen of Cups on the table here, so I'm seeing more attachment to results as opposed to feelings. Thinking about the past and wishing it could be different when it's just not. Weird. But it is what it is. So this is the message I got for you guys. All right, Sag, so that's your reading on this channel. You can check out my other channel, Soma Chandra Libra. I got a very different message for you guys over there. And on Soma Chandra Libra, the love reading I did for you guys is you're starting something new. This might be something hanging around in your past energy with a person that you've had ongoing feelings for, that you're thinking about right now. And so they're showing you what's going on with that person, the runner and the chaser. Okay, so hopefully it helps. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.